Welcome to the back office of Enterprises Next Level. And in this video, we're going to be using all what we have learned so far in the digital space to apply it to our business and how we can grow. Now, I'll be explaining this based on how we can register, how you can actually grow the business, and how you can actually position to make more money from the business, because that is very important. Now, if you look at this, my back office, you will see that my account is reading that I have a cash out balance of $165.23. And this month I've only earned $14.89. And I have a total earning so far till date, $16,106.78 US dollars. And I have a left and a right, which is on a PV. Now you can see that my right leg is having over 102,000 PV, why the left leg is 0. I'm going to explain that. And there is a promo ongoing that says you need to have a certain number of BV at your left and the right before you can qualify for the all expense pay trip for 5 nights and 4 days. So we are having this promo BV on the left to be 10 and on the right to be 2,570. That shows that there is a lot of activities on my right than on my left. So now, how can you actually move on this? And if you look at this account also have some features like wallet, agent, and stockists. Now, I have an agent account because I brought in investors into the business, and I have a stockists account because I'm also one of the stockists in the business. So I'm going to be using this account to teach us. And I also open to another account to also teach us, so that we're going to see the difference in all these accounts. But before then, there is something you need to know, that Enterprises Next Level is a business that you can do for life. All of this amount of money that comes in as a result of what? As people are buying products globally, I am earning without even doing anything. That is, if you want to do the investment part of it. And for you to become a stockist, there is a condition to that. You have to be a diamond member, and also you need to pay some money to get a stock of a certain amount. If you need more clarification on that, you can see the Pastor Mrs. Awoshika on that. She's going to give you more details on that, how to become a stockist where you are, and you can also use that to expand your business. So let's come back to this, how to register in the business. So I'm going to log out my account. Then after log out, I'm going to log it in back. So if you actually want to come into this website is nextlevels.pro. That is a website, nextlevel.pro. So we need to understand two things, that if you want to log into the website, is nextlevel.pro. And in the website, we have all of these entire details. As you can see, these are top leaders that you're seeing, their pictures rolling. You can see the video of one of our products, Vigor Boat. You can see that. And through that, we navigate to see the company, they contact us about us. You see product relevance. When you click on the products, if you actually need one or two things about the products, just come to this. You can see our entire product. We can see Meat for Coffee, Femi Board, Cram Board, and also we can see the Slim Board. So these are our amazing products, and their work, when you click on each one of them, you can see what they do. So that is about that. And the information, how it works. Under information, there is how it works. And also, if you want an entire videos about the business, is already here on the website. So if you have more time, you can also still go there to actually click on that. So let's take to how does this business work. Number one, we talk about the model of use. Use the product, share the product and your experience, and earn as you refer others to the product. That is what we talk about, the models. Use, U-S-E. The U stand for the use the product. The S, share the product and your experience. Why the E, earn as you refer others to the product. Now, how can you earn? And that is most important why we started this class. How can you earn from this amazing product? Now, I'm going to start using the simple system models. which says use. Now, use the product. Many times, we actually want to sell product. Like I've always said, if you are not practical about this business, if you does not have a personal experience about this business, there is no best way to explain a business you don't understand. Just like you want to sell tomato. Now, you want to sell tomato, you should be able to have the ingredient. What does it does? You have to understand so many things about tomato. So when you don't understand many things about your business, it becomes difficult to sell, because when your customers are asking you some questions, you won't be able to answer. So you have to use them. Now, the next one is share the product and your experience. Now, when you are talking about the product, I always say this, that in our class, you need to create a video of the business yourself. You know, I talked about content creation, where I was teaching you about ChatGPT, that you can generate content from that. So when you generate this content, you can place the content and place your phone and talk about each of these elements that this amazing product can solve, and create a video about it. Share the product and your experience. Talk about if you have like the Femibol, those that have cramps, menstrual pains, talk about it, that since you have been using this amazing product, your menstrual pains have stopped, and it's because you are using it. So by the time other people are seeing your personal testimony about the product, then the belief, the trust will start coming for you to make money. And the last one, earn as you refer others to the product. So you must share and use the product before people can believe and have a trust in you, before you can start earning. So these key three things are very important. Then let's move to the next one. Under the information, we have the Enterprise Next Level video tutorial. So already in the website, we have already put in a lot of videos that talks about the business. Now, let's see. If you want to know the entire business presentation about the business, just come here, you will see them. So how to upgrade an account is there. How to upgrade an account, how to register, how to locate a stockist close to you. So all of these videos already are there. How to do the purchase and voucher processing are here. And how to do a sign up, all of them are here. So at the end of the day, and that is why I said I'm going to show us here. So you can actually access all of these things, and the videos are there permanently. So anytime, just go there and go and watch it over time. So already what we are looking for at the back office is here, but I just need to ensure that I pass us through, so that when you are signing up another person, so you don't actually need to stress yourself. You just direct them to this website, nextlevels.pro, and let them go to information. Under that, they will see videos, and when they click on it, whatever they are looking for, they can get it here in the website. So let's move to the next one. The next one is now sign up and join us now. So when you click on this, it now takes you to my.nextlevel.pro. So actually, if you want to log in straight into the account, I might not need to go to nextlevel.pro. I just need to type my.nextlevel.pro. So it now depends on you. If you are going straight to your account, you don't actually need to go to the website. Just type my.nextlevels.pro. But if you don't remember, just go to nextlevel.pro and go and click on account and sign up or join now. So this is how to get to that. Now, if you want to create an account for members, you need to have a link. And before we do that, you have to log into your account for you to have a link, because you can actually register people. You can send a link for them to register without them make payment first. Then later, when they want to make payment, they will actually be under you. And that is the essence and the powerful uniqueness of our business. So let's come to this. I've logged into my account. I put in my username and my password, and I've logged in. So if you are just logging in, maybe you don't have a profile, you can come to other settings. You can do all of that under settings. And other settings, if you go to settings, you can see account settings, edit profile, security settings, privacy, notification, invitation, verification, and blocking. So let's go to edit profile. Now, in the account setting, the first one is account setting. Under the account setting, you can see the email address that I use, boldgatesglobal@gmail.com. That's what I use to open the account. And my username is Addison. You can see. So that is that. You can actually change it. And if you want to change anything in the account setting, you can just write to the company. But usernames are not meant to be changed. And also email address is used are not meant to be changed. But if you have a problem with your email, you can contact the support and they will do that for you. So let's go to the edit profile. Under the edit profile, you can do this as a normal, a comprehensive profile, because we have a social media, a social platform that comprises our business. So when you go to the basic, you can go to your basic profile, and under the basic profile, you can see you have your name, you have your sex, you have your country, you have your relationship status, single, married. So all of these can be edited here. And if you have a website or you have a link to yourself, you can put that here. And your birthday can also be put. And you can write something about you and you save. So you can actually do that and view your profile anytime. When you do all of that and view your profile, you can see this is my profile. So anything I have created, you can see these are the things that I put in my own profile. So my profile completion is just 25% because I have not input everything there. So this is like a normal social handles that I have. I'm going to be showing you the benefit of this and the other way around on that. So if you look at some of my posts, you can see these are the profile picture that I use and some of my content in the past. If you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. And that is one of my quotes. And you can see this is part of my picture that I use. You can see my phone number crested there. And this is my website, princeolatunji.com. So you can do all of these amazing things and market through the social handles. I'm going to be explaining this later to us. So let's go to the next one. Let me close this. So that under the work, you can put in your work. You can put in your, so this can be your normal standard profile, just like you have it in your social handles. So let's come to security settings. Under security settings is where you have a password. Now, password, if you want to change your password, you can confirm the current password, then you can put in the new, and you also confirm the new password, and you click on save, then your password will be saved. Now, authentication's PIN. Now, if you want to have your PIN, now your new PIN, and you confirm your PIN for you to create authentication PIN. That is, anytime you want to log in, this PIN also will be needed. Now, manage section. Now, this manage section is, you can see, this account is going to be telling you when last you visited, with what browser did you use on Windows 10, 5 months ago, on IP address. This is just to monitor your account. You can see this is 4 minutes ago, 16 hours ago, 14 days ago. So how you log into your account, this one is still active session. So definitely if you have logged in, you can use this to monitor how often you come into the system. You can see undo browser, Chrome. So if somebody is actually logging into your account at the back, you can also monitor that, because you know actually the IP I've been using. So most times you can see the IP I've always been using is my phone. So once it changed, it's always through IP. Can you see it? So this actually to note and monitor yourself that yes, no other person is actually logging into my account. All of these things have been put here, manage section. And two-factor authentication, also you can enable it. And once you enable it, you put it here. And this is the manual entry of this token. So these are one of the security levels that we are putting into the business, because this is a business that you can hand over the password to your generation. Let's go to the privacy. Under the privacy, now we have email you with a newsletter. So you can put in friends or no one, and anybody you want to book. In the business, you can chat other people in the business, and those other friends that are also in the business, or the people that have registered to become a member, or people that are yet to activate their account, they can be registered, and you can also send a wall message to them. You can share some data with them with the privacy. And let's talk about notification. Notification most times is just for you to enable your chat sound notification or notification sound. At least when the message comes in and you are here, it's going to give you a sound. That is what notification is all about. Now, invitation is where we actually need when we start this business. Now, you have unlimited invitation. So you need to generate a new code. So if you actually want to send to people to register, the first thing is when you log in, you come to invitations and you generate a new code. So I want to generate a code for this. So this can be shared on the Facebook. This can be shared on anywhere. So I want to send this to a WhatsApp, or I want to send it to email. I want to send it to a Facebook. So let me share it on a WhatsApp. So can you see the link? So this is the link. Just copy the link. Can you see the link? So I've copied the link. Let me open my WhatsApp. So this link now is what we are going to send to people to actually sign up. So now I've shared the link. I've generated a code. So if you actually want somebody to actually register, so you have to generate that code. So now I'm clicking on the code on another browser. So the person is just to register. So it's very much simple. Let's come back here. Like we've seen it. Under invitation, you generate invitation code. So you can generate unlimited. So you can see, generate new code. So you can, as much time, generate a new code. So once you do that, you come here and the person will just have to register. So let me register a new account. I want to register a new account and I'm going to be putting these informations now. Let me put Temi. Okay. The first name, Titoluwanime. Okay. Username is Titoluwanime. Then email address. Okay. Then the phone number. So you have to put in the code is Nigeria 234 8030736196. Then password, you have to put in your password. Then I sign up. Sex, male. I prefer and agree to receive newsletter, create an account. Then I click on sign up. Sorry, it looks like Toluwani belongs to an existing account. Toluwani. Okay, I think I've registered something like that. Tito. Tito. Got it. All right. So you can see now we have been able to register that account. If you have any question where we are, you can actually save and turn. Put up your question now. If you have any question now, if you have any question, let's raise up our hand if you have any question at this point. At this point, because this is very key in you registering, because by the time you start growing your business, you need to know how to register people and you need to guide them. This is very key. And that was why we are doing it practical. If you have any question, is that how you put up in this chat section or you raise up your hand? Good. I'm seeing that. Yes. Madam Juliet first. Madam Juliet. Ask to unmute. Yeah, you can unmute yourself now.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Prince and everyone. Yeah. My question is on your own link. so that you can send to, in case you made post and you want to put your link for registration.
Yes.
Do you have to come and use the link that you generated from the one you generated, or you put my nextlevel.pro/ be your username?
Okay. Now, let's go back to the link again and let's see the link. Now you can see the link does not have your username. It has a code. So your username will not work. So it's going to be a code. So each time you need to come and generate a code. And the essence of you generating a code is that most times, many people that want to register might not want to share their information with you. And that makes us more professional in the sense that when you share a link to them, they registered. Even before they make payments, they have an account. And they having their account, they feel like they are part of the business already. So for them to actually come to do repurchase or to actually, so it shows that they are also a distributor of the company. The only thing is that they will not start earning because they are not on the metrics, on the binary system, until they are able to buy at least one of our products. So definitely sharing a link, like you actually want to register somebody, you need to get their details and start filling. They might not want to like be fully involved. Unlike when they register their account themselves, they will get to have more confidence. And that aspect is what we have been able to solve with this link generation. So when you generate a link for them, you can generate as many links to a lot of people, and that makes them to register to be part of the business. Then at the end of the day, you now position them to where you want them to be later, which we are going to explain that. Do you still have any other question? I'm just seeing your hand up, Madam Juliet.
The previous hand, sorry, I lower it now.
Okay. All right. Madam Omolara.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Actually, I'm sorry to take you back. I was knocked out of the class the other time. So I missed the earlier part of the registration process.
Okay.
If
Okay.
just
I'll
1 minute.
I'll do that again now. I will do that
Because
again.
I've already worked on my profile. I
Okay.
got it to that extent and I have 88%.
Okay.
What is left for me is to add, this is a problem. Say add your profile cover. That was what I have find difficult doing.
Okay. The size of the image you actually want to use as a minimum, a maximum you can use. So if it's more than that, it will reject, because they do it in a way that the megapixel of the photo pictures that we want to actually upload should not be much that will start weighing down the server. So there is a limitation for every account. So we need to adhere to that size of that. So most times people always find it difficult, but I will explain that also in the class.
Okay. Because what confused me was that I have a picture, but it's saying add cover. Is there any difference?
Yes, there is a difference between cover page
Okay.
and profile pictures. Yes, I will explain that too.
All right. Thank you.
All right, man. Yeah, somebody also said in the chat box, do you need to generate a new code for everyone you want to invite? Yes, we are going to try it now, but I think you need to generate for everyone you want to invite. So definitely you actually want somebody to register, you need to generate a new code. And that was why you can generate unlimited, because for a very code you are registering, is just a unique. Like somebody wants to register now, just log into your account with your smartphone, generate the code and send to the person for the person to actually register. Then you can now do the placement yourself. So there is a confirmation that I've been sent to the email. And that is why you need to ensure that the email address that each person is actually using is very valid. Not just anyhow emails. The emails must be a valid email. So I'm going to check my emails now. I'm using my phone now to check for the emails I use to confirm what I've been sent. Okay, I've seen it. Let me copy what was sent. I will copy what was sent. Okay, what was sent is this. Let me show us now on the chat section. This is what was sent. This is the message. To complete the activation process, please follow the link, this link. So you now click on this link on your email. It will now welcome you to Enterprise Next Level. So this is the link that I will need to click from my email to actually accept that registration, to confirm my email, which I have already done now. So I've clicked on that link and it has brought me to a page where I will actually need to sign up. So it will link me to a page where I need to sign up. Can you see? So it has taken me in already. So Titoluwanimi Oguntoye. So the next thing the person needs to do is to start uploading the profile. So I want to upload a profile. So I think I'm going to use my own profile. Maybe later I'm going to edit it. So let me use my profile. So I'm going to use my profile. Save. So then the next step, after the profile, then you now see update your info. Which country are you from? Nigeria. So then current city, Lagos. Hometown, Magodo. Title. All these can be filled and you can just save it. It's not a must now. Then you click on next. So then you have friends. Who are your friends here? You can add friends that you know in the business, Mike Wills and the rest. So if you don't know them, you can just click on finish. It's not a must you add them. You click on finish. So you can see this is the profile of the person, Titoluwanimi Oguntoye. At any point in time, the person already has an account. So now in the business area, which is of the business, you can see you are a step just away to a beautiful next level. Hey there, okay, this is what happened. You have joined Next Level using a referral code. Great job. But you have to hold while your referral complete your registration for you. This will enable you to have access to the core business area of Next Level. When they have completed your registration, you will receive an email from welcoming you on board. And this page will disappear, ushering you to the next level of financial increase. Now, what does this mean? What it means is this, that before you can actually have a full access to the business area, you must have made payments for you to now have activation. So definitely, if I want to do that, I will now go to my own account. Let's go to my own account. My own account, verification. Now I have somebody that is there already under invitation. Let me go back to invitation, sorry. You can see one use invitation. So I've generated many invitation cards, one generated and one used. And this is the person used. So this person has already been used. So what will I do next? When I click on this person, I can now place this person. I can see the information the person has and the rest. So I can have the person as a friend so that I can monitor the persons. I can also do so many other things there in the system. But the next thing I need to do now is to place the person on the system. I have to place the person in the system. So that is what I needed for me to now go back to my registration and now place this person, and that will be on payment. That will be on payment. So whether this person is doing a repurchase or the person is coming to register as a new member. So the person have registered the account itself, and this is the next thing I have to do is for me to place this person where he or she supposed to be. So before we go on there, if you have any other question, let me know now so that we'll know we are moving ahead. Any question whatsoever, maybe I should listen to the recorded version later. Okay, somebody is going out. Okay. Any other question? If you have any question, you can raise up your hand because I'm taking it slowly for us to understand it very well. This is very key and this is very important. This is very key and this is very important. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Now, the next one is, let me go back to my business core area. Okay, or before then, let me explain all of these parts. Sorry for that. Let me go back to this place and explain all of this. Now, the next one is verification. Some of us have not verified our account. So what you just need to do to upload your photo, your passport, and you also had some information. So if you want to do that, you want to verify your account, your photo, you upload your photo is very key. So you have to upload your photo and also you upload your passport. So let me upload my photo and upload my passport. Those are the two key things you need to do on this area. Okay. Let me update this. And your international passport or national ID card. This is also needed. I think I have one here. Okay. So we understand that actually. So I think that is not here. But I will see how to do that. So once you upload that, then you send for verification request. So you give it 48 hours. Within 24 to 48 hours, then you will be activated. So definitely they will check your credentials and to see if it's valid. And once it's valid, then you'll be verified. And that is just about the settings. That is how the settings work. So let's go to the next one. And everybody, you need to verify your account. And one of the reasons why you need to verify your account is that once you verify your account and you put in your account details, anytime you want to cash out, it will not even take up to 5 minutes. Once you withdraw, you request for a withdrawal, your money drops in your bank account. Your money drop in your bank account. That is the entire back office. Now, the next one is the business area. The next one is the business area. Now, on the business part of it, let's go to the business. We have the account call, we have the my voucher, buy voucher, voucher transaction, my order, and network relationship. Let's go to the account call. Under the account call, you can see, now, you can see this person, you need to complete the registration of this person under the account call. Now, this person, where do you want to place this person? Is now, don't forget that this person have been registered personally. You have shared the link and this person have been registered. So now you need to place this person on the tree. So you should be able to know your accounts and get to know where are you placing this person in your account. But before you get to know that, you need to understand your tree. You need to understand your tree. So business dashboard. Many of us does not understand how our tree is, and that is why many times we don't actually know what how we need to place our people. So let's check the binary network. Now, in our binary network system, this is how it works. Let me show to us how it works. You can see this is not well expanded. So you can see this, but you can see this. This is your tree. This is my tree. So I actually have, if you go up here, so if you look at this side, my right side is already filled up. I want to place somebody on the left. And under the left, I have to be sure of who am I placing this person under. Who am I placing this person under? So I'm actually placing them under here. So I will keep expanding it. Once you keep clicking on it, it will expand. So either you are expanding the left or you are expanding the right. So I actually want to expand this. I will click on this and it will load. So it's still loading. Let me allow it to load. So can you see it? It always keep expanding. Can you see? So I will decide under this or this. So I actually want to go under this. So I will still expand this. No, this, the right and the left. I actually want to put it on the right because there are more people on the left and there are lesser people on the right. So anywhere you actually want to expand, the main aspect is that I want to do placement. And the placement have to be under an empty space. So I'm looking for who is the last person for me to know an empty space. That is just the essence. So already there is an empty space here that I want to put somebody. So it's under GWB club. GWB club. I will copy it. And on the right side of it, that is where I want to complete my registration. So that is the binary. Then I will now come to the account call. The account call to complete this registration. Now, when I click on this, the placement ID, I'll just put in the ID of this and I'll verify. Can you see the name of the person? Then it's actually on the right side. Yes. Then I'll click on next. It's just to position the person there and the country. I will just put Nigeria. After putting Nigeria, I will click on next. Then the voucher. Can you see the voucher of this person? I will click on next. Then which package is the person doing? A discovery, a silver, sapphire, gold, and the rest. So I will click on discovery. I will click on next. Then which package is he picking? I actually want to pick Vigor Boat. Then I'm clicking on next. Then he's picking all of these from my money. Then I'll be charged $23 for that. It will be charged from my wallet. Enter the vouchers code. I'm not buying from voucher, I'm paying from my wallet. So I click on next. So this is actually requesting me to buy from a voucher. So buy voucher. I think it's network. So that is how it works. Then you will be positioning the person. But don't forget, like I said, before you actually complete the registration of that person, the person must actually be ready to pay before you can complete the registration. And that is very key. If you are doing a new registration, the person must be ready to pay. So when the person pay, you actually generate a code for that person and place the person very well. So that is how to complete. I want to buy a package, discovery, number of voucher one, payments. So if you want to buy that, we could not start the transaction, duplicate charges reference to. I think there is a network error there. So that is how that has to actually work. So if you have any question on that, can I say something here? Okay, yes, go ahead, ma. Hello, ma, you can come in here. Hello, ma. Okay, you are not a co-host. I think I made you a co-host.
Okay, thank you, Prince. The way you have explained is very understandable, but it's a bit different from how it's operative in UK. The one you explained to us now is easier for those people that are residing in Nigeria. Can I quickly just explain? Maybe you can
Go
navigate
ahead.
us through.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
What we do here is to, first of all, make payments into the UK account. And after making payments to the account, we request the person that is registering or repurchasing or whatever to send the evidence of payment, which we now send to the people in Nigeria that are in charge, because we created a platform for those people that we enable the transaction. So
Okay.
they will now give us, when you send the payment slip evidence to them, they will now give us a code,
voucher. Okay.
a voucher number, or if you are crediting it into the person's account, if the person is already there, they will inform you that they've credited the person. So what you need to do is to now go into that person's account or instruct the person to go into the account
To
and do
complete.
the purchasing.
Okay.
So now, how they will now do the repurchasing from their end is
Okay.
where I will be interested if you can help me put them through.
All right. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Okay. That has solved most of this error then. All right. So now let me explain additional parts to this. When it comes to you trying to register in the system, and that is where the business part actually lies on. Now let me go back to this network relationship. Now, under the binary network relationship, I have a binary network and I have a sponsor genealogy. Now, you need to understand this too. Binary is what pays you, what we call leverage. Sponsor generation is actually the people that you directly refer. So in my sponsor genealogy, you can see these are the large number of people that are brought into the system. Can you see them? That are personally sponsored into the system. So you can as well sponsor a large number of people. And that is why, because I shared my business on the internet. And that is why I would learn all of these things. Keep sharing your business on the internet. Now, the binary aspect of it, as I'm bringing all these people, you now have to understand your back office. And that is exactly what we need to do now. If you look at my own back office, I have 102,000 PV on my left, on my right, and I have a 0 on my left. That means if myself, I have to register new persons, I don't need to put the person on my right. I have to put them on my left so that I will earn direct referral and I will also earn binary. So this is very key, because if I have to put anybody on my right, I will only earn direct referral. I will not earn peering, because I have more PV on my right. I have a 0 on my left. So that means my left is my peering leg. So if I want to focus more on growing my account now, I will work mostly on my left leg. So putting more people to do registration so that I can peer. And the more times I keep registering them, the more time I will keep peering in the system. So that is very key. And that was why when I want to register the new account in doing placement, I have to go to my binary network system to go and look for the next available space under my left. And I was able to pick somebody that is there to place an account under. You can see, this is my account, this is the right, and this is the left. So I have to go and look at somewhere in the left where I will know the username to place the new account. And once I'm able to get that, I will now come to my account call to complete that my registration. As you've said, that when you want to complete your registration, the person must have made payment to the account in the UK or where you want to make the account to. And you now click on completing the registration. And by that time, you already have a code. So in completing the registration, it will be so easy using that. So I will just click on, like we said, GWB Club. I will verify and I will click on red. Don't forget the binary position, if you want it right or you want it left. So if I click on next, then the voucher I actually want to use, I will put that there, and that completes my registration. That makes it very simple for me to complete my registration. So the voucher you have purchased, you just input it and you continue your registration. I'm picking discovery if the person is doing discovery. I'm picking the product, the person is picking this product, and I'm clicking on next. Then after that, you will now input the voucher that you bought here. Then put in your PIN. Your PIN is very key. Put in your PIN, and after that, click on next. And once you click on next, then this registration will went through, and that is the end. A total 10 BV will also appear here. And at the end of the day, you will pair that. So you can also do account upgrade, invitation codes, request verification, and you can see here, repurchase store. So if you want to do repurchase, come to this place. Let me go back again. Come to account call. If you want to do repurchase, click on repurchase store. Under repurchase store, you can click on next. Then after you have clicked on next, you select product. What product do you want? I want Slim Boat. If you still want another product, I want Vigor Boat. So how many Slim Boat do you need? Let me just take one. And Vigor Boat, I need just 2. And I'm clicking on next. Let me take one. I'm clicking next. So that means I'm doing repurchase for these 2 items. And this money is going to be charged from my wallet. So I will put my wallet PIN. Then I'll type next. Wallet PIN error. So you need to get your wallet PIN very well. Then after that, you click on next. And once you do that, you complete your repurchase. So that is the steps of completing repurchase. So that is that about that. Then the next thing you need to do next is if you want to do account upgrade. Account upgrade, you are in discovery, you want to move to the next level. You click on this, select the stock keys. You're already on maybe discovery. You need to click on the silver. That is the next account you are going. Because already my account is on a on a diamond, so I don't actually need to upgrade. So, but if your account is not, if the account is in discovery and you want to move to silver, you just click on silver and that will be moved. And if you want to also still pick invitation codes, you can click on invitation code. It will take you directly to that invitation code and you can generate more invitation code. You can see this is another one you are generating. So you can just copy this. Just copy it. Once you copy it, go to your WhatsApp and go and drop it there. So that is another code. You send it to somebody else to use to register. So definitely you can have a large number of persons after having a presentation with them, ensure that all of them with their smartphone. And that is one of the mistakes we have been doing in the past, because the systems have not been placed in a way that everybody that comes to the seminar should register. So there won't be an avenue whereby somebody is taking your downline. Let every one of them have a free account. So once they are signed up, already you can now determine the placement. So you now know who is coming first, who is coming second, who is coming third. So you are now the one, all of them will have filled the form. So you just get to know their number and who is coming first. You go and confirm who is coming first, confirm the next person under him, confirm the next person under him. So you take your time to do all of the placement, but they will have filled all of their details themselves. That makes them to have their username and password themselves without you getting to know their login details. And that makes it more secured for them. And this is an international standard business that everybody is proud of. And you two that are listening to it now, you will also be proud of. So this is one of the things you need to put in your people, and you don't have a business in disturbing yourself, because it is self-explanatory. Like I said, go to the website. There are a lot of videos that are self-explanatory to the new member that are coming in. And they too, you can send them this video later on for them to also watch and get to understand more on how to do more of their invite code and how it's very useful for them to also use it in completing their registration without bothering them or without getting their username and password. And that creates more, how will I put it, more confidence in them in doing the business. So if you have any other question to this, you can ask your question now to the back office aspect. If you have any other question now, I want you to ask your question before I go into the last part of the back office. If you have any question, I want to go to the last part of the back office. Question time. If you have question, you can raise up your hand. Okay, let me go to the last part.
I
Now,
have something to say.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah. How do you want, now you've shown us how to use our money in our back office to make payments, to buy other products. What if we want to cash it? We want to send the money into our account. How do we go about that? But that is why I'm interested in that, because I don't know how to do that. All the others, I have ideas about them. But that particular one, moving that money into my own account, Nigerian account, I know for those that are in UK, if you want to cash your money, it will have to be, if you want it in pounds, you will know it will have to be from the account here. But if you want to cash it again in Naira, it's easier, because I know others are cashing money in Naira to their accounts. So I want to cash the money I have in my own back office, which is something reasonable. So I've used part of it to buy some things, but I want to move the remaining money to my account in Nigeria, and I'm finding it difficult to do.
Okay, let's do one now. Okay, I'm going to do one now. I think that is the last part I'm actually working on, which is the wallet. So we've talked about all of these: voucher transactions, my orders, buying vouchers, and the rest. So my network relationship. So now the next one is wallet. So under wallet, we have a cash out. Now, before you cash out in any currency, the first thing is you must have done verification. Like I showed you the other time, your account must have submitted your passport and your international passport or national ID card. So once that has been submitted, then once that has been submitted, then the next thing you need to actually do is to input in your amount. You put the amount in USD. You select, is it instant for Nigerian only, manual process? You can also do manual process. If you want it to USD, per USD, receiving per USD, you can do manual. So for those in Nigeria, just click on instant bank transfer, select your bank details and your authorization and your request. So if you have submitted your credentials and they have been approved, they will have requested an account. I have not done that in this account. This account, because I'm not planning to withdraw from this account. That's why I have not done my verification. So what you have to do is what? It's showing you in Naira that per USD is 550 Naira. So if I'm putting 165 USD here, so that means they are going to pay me this. Can you see? I'm receiving 90,750. So if I'm putting 20, it's going to be showing me what I'm receiving. I'm receiving 11,000 Naira. So then my account details will have shown if I have been verified. So if you have verified your account, what you have to do is what? Go to business, go to your dashboard, go to your settings. Once you go to your dashboard, okay, you come out of this business area, go to your settings and go and do verification. So once that verification has been done, once it has been approved, you send verification request. Once it has been approved, then you will now be enabled to fill your bank details. You will be enabled to fill your bank details. And once that is being filled, then you don't have any other thing than when you request your cash, it gets immediately into your bank account. I hope you understand that, ma. Hello, ma. Do you
Yes,
get that?
thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yes, I think I understand that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah,
that is
you can go ahead.
exactly how we need to grow the business. So in the wallet part, you have your bank account. So when you come to your bank account, you can see, because I have not verified, can you see? I cannot put in bank details. So verification is very important. And in my statement, you can see this is how money is being dropped into my statement. As you can see, as people are registering, I earn every day because I have an investment account here with Enterprise Nextlevels. So statement will show how money comes in and how money goes out of your account. So you can see bank account can only be edited if you have been verified. So if you have to verify, go out, go to settings and go to verification, upload your passport, upload your international ID card or national ID card, then you will be verified. After you have been verified, then you cash out instantly. It's very easy for us to operate here in Nigeria. So that is all about the back office. If you have any other question, but don't forget that now that you have the link, you can generate your link. So when you're putting up your adverts, you put up this link as part of what you're going to do. Or when you are doing a WhatsApp presentation, and that is what we are doing next. WhatsApp presentation. How can you promote your business on WhatsApp when you have gathered a lot of people into the business on WhatsApp and they want to get to know more about the business on WhatsApp? What are the things where you're going to send to them? And how would they also get to register? So when you show, like, if you are interested or you want to register immediately, show up interest, start giving them number, and you start generating a code and start sending it to them. And let them know that the way you comes in, the way you signify is just the way you are going to place all of them. You can place all of them under themselves on the one leg. So we're going to discuss strategy on how to grow, how placement can be done, and that will speed your business by next weekend. So that is going to be our next class. Next class, we're going to talk about how to run a WhatsApp presentation and how to strategies on how to grow the business, that even the new member will be so eager and they will start earning quickly by them understanding the concept and the idea. That comes to the end of the class. If you have any question, let's take 1 or 2 questions before we call it a day. Question time. Question time. Madam Juliet.
Hello.
I'm with you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my question is, since we're doing the back office, my question is on the pixel sizes. If you want to make a post, put the graphic.
Yeah.
Using Canva, do you know the measurements? Because many times I tried, and that has really made me not to post something on my platform.
Okay. Most times you can go to, let me give you a site to actually reduce. And like I have said, most times, most of these things are always there on the internet. Reduce pixel size of an image. Just type this on the Google. So you see all these free online image editor. So upload your image, no matter how heavy the image is. Let me just go and look for one of the heaviest images here. I'm coming. Let me search for one. Pictures. Okay. Let me pick one of them. So it will now reduce it for me. So I'm uploading. Then I will now, the pixel we are talking about. So what is the pixel you are trying to, are you resizing it to what pixels? If you are compressing it to what kilobytes, I want to compress it to 2 kilobytes. Let me compress it. So you can see I've done compression. Look at it now. So it has gone to this from 3.46 MB to 298.17 kilobytes. Can you see that? So these are one of the things you can do. Auto keep quality. So you can compress and also you can still keep the quality. So it now depends on what you actually want to do. So you can check all of this in online. Just type reduce image without losing quality. So there are a lot of sites there online that you can quickly do with your smartphone. Upload, select the image from your system. And once you do all of that, the size, percentage, you can resize. You can draw it to like 10% resize. So I'm very sure all of these things will be accepted when you want to use them on Enterprises Nextlevels social platform. So it's very easy. So you don't actually need to disturb yourself on that. So you can get all of this online instantly, and this is going to be done. Madam Juliet, I hope I have solved that aspect.
Sorry, not really. My question, I know how to resize on Canva, but you should know the dimension, the size that is required.
The size should not be more than 2 MB.
I'm not used to the 2 MB. Can you measure in a pixel? That's what I understand more in a Canva.
In a pixel. Okay. I'm going to give you, I'm going to check it. I didn't cram. I actually work in megapixel. So I will send you the measurements. I will send it to you in pixel so that you can actually use it in your Canva.
Because when you upload it, it will say error. It doesn't.
Yes, because the size have actually been. I will check the megapixels to pixels. I will check the number so that I can give you, so that each time you actually want to reduce, you just put in the number and it will get exact one for you.
Yeah, please, when you are sending it, send it to the platform so that others too can learn. Madam Oriri is more advanced with that than any of us.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
All right, and this comes to the end of the class tonight.